Hey everyone, that was chapter 14 of Judges. It talks about Samson's marriage and says this. Samson went down to Timnah, and at Timnah he saw one of the daughters of the Philistines. And he came up. The Philistines would have been, of course, where God was that day, the Palestinians. Then he came up and told his father and mother, I saw one of the daughters of the Philistines at Timnah. Now get her for me as my wife. But his father and mother said to him, Is there not a woman among the daughters of your relatives, or among all of our people, that you must go to take a wife from the uncircumcised Philistines? But Samson said to his father, Get her for me, for she is right in my eyes. His father and mother did not know that it was from the Lord, for he was seeking an opportunity against the Philistines. At that time the Philistines ruled over Israel. So at this time the Philistines, or the Palestinians, were ruling Israel at this time. Then Samson went down with his father and mother to Timnah, and they came to the vineyards of Timnah, and behold, a young lion came towards him roaring. Then the Spirit of the Lord, the Holy Spirit, rushed upon him, and although he had nothing in his hand, he tore the lion in pieces as one tears a young goat. And he did not tell his father or his mother what he had done. Then he went down and talked with the women, then he went down and talked with the woman, and she was right in Samson's eyes. After some days he returned to take her, and he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion, and behold, there was a swarm of bees in the body of the lion, and honey. He scraped it out to his hands and went on, eating as he went. And he came to his father and mother, and gave some of them, and they ate. But he did not tell them that he had scraped the honey from the carcass of the lion. His father went down to the woman, and Samson prepared a feast there, for so the young men used to do. As soon as the people saw him, they brought 30 companions to be with him. And Samson said to them, Let me now put a riddle to you. If you can tell me what it is within the 7 days of the feast to find it out, then I will give you 30 linen garments and 30 changes of clothes. But if you cannot tell me what it is, then you shall give me 30 linen of garments and 30 changes of clothes. And they said to him, Put your riddle, that we may hear it. And he said to them, Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet. And in 3 days they could not solve the riddle. On the 4th day they said to Samson's wife, Entice your husband and tell us what the riddle is, lest we burn you and your father's house with fire. Have you invited us here to impoverish us? And Samson's wife went over him and said, You only hate me. You do not love me. You have put a riddle to my people, and you have not told me what it is. And he said to her, Behold, I have not told my father or my mother, and I shall tell you. She wept before him the 7 days that their feast lasted, and on the 7th day he told her, because she pressed him hard. And then she told the riddle to her people. And the men of the sea said to him on the 7th day before the sun went down, What is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion? And he said to them, If ye had not plowed with my heifer, you would not have found my riddle. And the Spirit of the Lord, the Holy Spirit, rushed upon him and went down to Ashkelon, and struck down 30 men of the town, and took their spoil, and gave the garments to those who had told the riddle. In hot anger he went back to his father's house, and Samson's wife was given to his companion, who had been his best man. Well, so 14 is about Samson marrying a Philistine woman. And that's really it. It's just what it talks about. So chapter 15 will be next. I'll be right back with that.